Shalom. As always, before I get started, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well, and peace and salutation to the icon that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. This is the brother Zion Amar from the GMS Detroit by Camp, coming to you with another video through the Spirit. Dealing with the wickedness of Esau and his queendom, alright, with his unrighteous decrees, alright. What you have here on the screen, it says Democrat House unanimously okays gay reparations bill giving tax refunds to same-sex couples. Now, we don't even have to say that this is off, but it is, alright. We know that, okay, man and man is not man, okay, getting with other men, all right, that's not marriage, all right, they're not having sex, all right, or women with women, all right, that's abominable act in the eyes of the Heavenly Father, all right. In fact, it's so abominable. Right, you're supposed to be put to death for doing such a thing, because that's not the order of the Most High. The Most High set up the man and the woman to be joined together. Right, that's what creates a marriage. That's what creates a nation. A family, a nation. Right, you cannot procreate in the instance of having a man with another man or a woman with another woman. Nothing comes from that. That basically that seed line is cut off. All right, because you don't have the appropriate counterpart to take in seed. All right, so that's counterproductive. All right, the Heavenly Father, once again, He set up, all right, Adam and Eve, man and woman, all right, to be joined as one, to become one flesh, all right. But anyhow, you got this devil, so-called white man. This is why we call him the devil, because he does things like this, right? And basically, I believe he's using this instance, to provoke Jake to anger, because see, it takes a lot, and it's gonna take a lot to get Jake roused up, all right? Because Jake, he always, he may stand up for a moment. He get hot around the collar. He want to show off and show out and speak his mind. And then Esau gives him those gifts, whether it be some type of, Hell, just goddamn paycheck. You may win a little money at the casino, lottery, whatever have you. And, Jake go right back to sleep. Jake's fairy television show come on where he can binge watch whatever wickedness, or some type of, football, basketball season is in. Jay forget about all the problems that was, vexing his people. So it don't take much for Jake to tune out, to not care. It's hard to keep Jake focused, because that's this devil's MO. He uses a lot of distractions to water Jake's spirit down, to make him have a lackadaisical, mindset. But at the end of the day, wrong is wrong, right? And even the average 2/3 know or should know that, hey, he was brought here, all right, by way of slavery, all right? And you're basically, hey, we're well, generations behind, okay, the level of success, I'll say that Esau has, because hey, he's the one that's been ruling for past 300-400 years, so he has no excuse to be, to not be without. All right, he has no excuse to not make it in this society. But Jake, all right, we're at the bottom, coming out of the ghettos. So it's by way, basically a miracle if Jake is to have any substance in his life, even though hey, that's not what it's about, because hey, we're under the curses first and foremost. So as a majority, we're not, gonna be doing well on this side. We're not gonna be successful because this is not our kingdom. All right, Salaki. But I say that all to say, Jake been seeking reparations for quite some time, and Esau, he not hearing you. You don't care how many marches you do, all right, how many so-called revolutions you try to administer or any of that. So-called white man, he don't see or hear any of that because he simply doesn't respect you so-called Negroes, Blacks, and Native Americans. All right, so much so that hey, he won't even tell you who you are. All right, he's keeping you ignorant to the fact that you're Israelite. All right, he done changed everyone's biblical nationality and calling them what he wants to call them. All right, by way of calling us black, or African American, Native American, Latin Americans, Mexican. All right, those are not. That's not what the Heavenly Father surnamed us. All right, He didn't call us that. He called us Israelites, princes of the power. All right, so all those other so-called ethnic groups, nationalities, there's no power in none of those words or names. You've been discontinued from your heritage. All right, but like I say, Jake been crying and moaning for decades about reparations, and then now this devil just turns around and gives the okay for for same-sex marriages. Now what's messed up is that you have our 2/3 of our people that have taken on that wicked spirit of sodomy, all right, that happen to be Israelites, so-called African Americans, Latin and Native Americans, all right, and hey, that's the only way they're going to be able to receive some type of tax benefit. It's by being adverse to the Heavenly Father, being a homosexual. All right, the Heavenly Father not with that. All right, but hey, this is what happened when you have the devil ruling. The devil is basically so-called white man is hell bent on turning everything upside down. All right, anything that the Heavenly Father say is right, you got this so-called white man that say is wrong. All right, he'll say it's wrong out of his own vain opinion, out of his heart. But hey, when he so-called legalizes and legitimizes his penal codes, all right, he doesn't back it up with the Bible. All right, he backs it up just according to his word. All right, and the so-called white man, he's really in no authority. He's only in authority because, hey, the Heavenly Father gave him so, but the Heavenly Father is about to remove that authority. He's about to take him out of the power seat, all right, and lay him low, like the base man he is. But I'm gonna read some of this real quick. What did I remember to put this? Put this article, put this link in the description box, Salakia. But just to read it down. So this is recent. This is said LifeSetNews.com. Democrat House unanimously okays gay reparations bill giving tax refunds to same-sex couples. So just in that, you have our people are so simple that they may even whether they playing or serious, Jay can figure out a way, because Jay always onto a hustle. So Jay can ignorantly and stupidly probably go so far to marry another man, whether he's serious or not, just for the benefit of getting some extra money, in your taxes. But see, doing that shows that you have no morale, you have no integrity. You'll do anything for a quick dollar, and that's not what it's about. For the scriptures say, the love of money is the root to all evil, But just to read on here, it says, the Democrat-controlled U.S. House of Representatives on Wednesday approved legislation enabling married same-sex couples to seek millions in tax refunds for unions that were not previously recognized under federal tax law. And see, they threw that in there with the tidbit. Said the Democratic controlled U.S. House. So you have a lot of our people that's, they pro-Democrat, right? Then you have, a great majority of our people vote for Obama, who was a Democrat, right? And that same clown is the one that wrote a lot of laws enslaving our people even further, right? Putting them under scrutiny, all right? Hell, okaying same-sex marriage in the first place, right? Democrats is the one that's all behind this, right? If you wanted to choose a side, but you have our people, right? That's diehard voters, diehard, like I say, pro-Democrat. Is they feel like through their ignorance, right? They feel that they get some type of benefit choosing to be Democratic, right? When it's two wings of the same bird, right? It's a system, it's a scheme. So at the end of the day, it don't matter what side you choose, Republican, Democrat, it don't matter. It's still all devils, right? In the House of Representatives, right? In the Senate, right? In all your forms of government is the devil is ruling all that, right? So he's not gonna do nothing that's gonna better or benefit, our people being Israelites, all right? Because at the end of the day, this devil, our wicked twin brother, all right, Esau, he's mad that we got the birthright, all right? So he's just doing anything, right? He's doing anything and everything to basically deny, our people that birthright, all right? That birthright, and to leave us here, or to make us go off to where we be destroyed here in America, all right? He doesn't want to see our people make it in the kingdom of heaven. But hey, the prophecies are the prophecies, all right? Even though 2/3, all right, all of Israel not going, but the Most High is definitely going to save, right? The elect, the 144,000, all right, and the 1/3 of Israel. That's a fact of the matter. So this devil, like I say, he really has no power. He's just playing out, all right? He's just playing out the role of the devil, all right, doing what the Heavenly Father set him up to do. But again, Salaki for maybe rambling. But just to read on, it says, the pride, promoting respect for individuals, dignity, and equality. Okay. That removes sex-specific terms such as husband and wife. See that? From the federal tax code, it allows couples married by the Defense of Marriage Act, which protected states and the federal government from having to recognize same-sex marriages from the states that chose to recognize them, to claim tax refunds for which they are eligible. So that's just all out wicked. Alright? That's an unrighteous decree. Alright? Esau, you're always going against the grain. Alright? So real quick, I wanted to read this. This is Isaiah 10, verse 1. It says, woe. Alright, which the word woe means destruction. Alright, whoever's doing this, destroy these people. Put them out of their misery. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. And right grievousness, which they have prepared, or so I can prescribe, just turn aside the needy from a judgment and take away the right of the poor from the poor of my people. Like, we have full right to reparations. You know, we're justified in asking for reparations because of what our forefathers went through, our foreparents, right? And we're a product, okay, of our foreparents being brought here in slavery. And that's why we're in the predicament we are now, because those chains have never been broken. All right, they went from physical chains to mental chains. So that's why we can't and won't get anywhere. All right, trusting in this white man's system. We have to trust on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, he's the one that's going to surely deliver, okay, his hopeful elect. It says that widows may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless. And what will ye do in the day of visitation and in desolation, which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help? And where will you have? It's like, and where will ye have? Will ye leave your glory? But the point I wanted to hedge upon, all right, is the righteous decrees. All right, let's go into that real quick. Righteous decree. Okay, there you go. It said decree, resolve, statute, action, prescribed. So, do they not, this white man not call his laws like statutes? Absolutely. You have the statute of limitations. Alright. Statutory rape. Alright, this, that, and the third. But you have this devil that's writing unrighteous, all right, statutes, decrees. So he's going against what the Heavenly Father set up. All right, and because of that, this devil's gonna be destroyed. Alright, with thermonuclear fire. There's no getting around that. So hey, I ain't want this video to be too long, so like it. With that, I want to just give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone that rule well. And peace and salutation to the icon that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom.